At the weekend, where I inevitably try to record some games for the week, and inevitably something goes wrong. Usually it's my playstyle. Today it seems to be Genteki.net. Seems to have some server issues, so that puts the end to that plan. Hopefully I'll be able to get a game in tonight because I had a couple of games recorded and I decided I'd put one up on a Sunday, which I tend not to do. And it's going to backfire now, it seems, because that was originally scheduled for Monday. And I thought, let's try this 7 days uploads, or well, not quite 7 days, but 7 days I've meant to upload. Obviously I had a bit of a head cold last week, so that didn't pan out, but I was trying to get things onto the weekend, the vlog on Saturday, game on Sunday, but now I'm a little short on videos, so... Good news everyone, Genteki is back online. Didn't manage to get online last night to get a game in for Monday, but did manage to get my games in for Tuesday. Had thought I'll be really efficient, but apparently it's some sort of weekend hangover where when I try and sit down and do a couple of games in a row, they end up being really long games. The first one that I'm rendering now is from my own channel for Tuesday. It clocks in at about 47 minutes. Just one of those long games where I'm trying to just grind things out because I'm not sure how to win in the end. They have Levy, which in itself just extends the natural life cycle of a game. So yeah, it's a long one. It's hopefully good, hopefully interesting. It's my first time playing the Potential Unleashed ID anyway. And unless I can find some way to speed it up, I don't know how much I'll play it. But yeah, interesting game hopefully. The second one then is the Bad Publicity matchup. Playing Blue Sun. It's an off-the-grid Christian Grid combo. It's supposed to be able to be a rushy deck. I will of course be putting spoilers in here in case you haven't realised from the last description there. But yeah, so designed as a rush deck / hits the middle ground and can put down the Christian Grid, the off-the-grid combo, and work away from there. Unfortunately, things came out of order for me where I didn't get the agendas I wanted at the start. Instead, they kept picking off good agendas that I would have liked. I was playing against a Siphon deck, so I ended up a little poor at times. It was also Omer, who makes the combo much more difficult to pull off, because you're like, okay, HQ is nice and secure, pretty expensive, and they kind of go, your archives is looking kind of poor, so I'm just going to run through there, pay 2, trash the Christian Grid, then run HQ. It's still expensive. Maybe I dawdled around a bit too long in that kind of mindset, but with Siphons coming left, right and centre, I wasn't too sure. Another interesting game, I think there was definitely some plays that the runner could have taken, which would have put me in a trickier spot, but yeah, worth a watch. Plan for this week is to try and get in, obviously, games for video, but I do want to get in some practice, like I am going to Gaelcon. It's a weird situation at the moment where it could be a really good tournament, it could be very high standard, because it is just before Worlds, so who knows who's going to show up, what kind of decks they're going to bring. There's new packs out, there's a lot of exciting decks out, there's a lot of really good decks out that people are messing around with and will probably play if they've gone online on Netrunner DB at all and said, hey, that looks kind of interesting, might as well play that. But then again, on the flip side, it is a convention. It's hard to call. I think I'll show up with pretty competitive decks and see what happens. Still a good kit on the line. 2 tournaments, Saturday and Monday, so we'll see what happens. Just got done playing a game where my boom deck lost. What the hell? I was playing against Lodger, who I've played against a couple of times online. Wasn't recording, unfortunately. Maybe it's all part of my master plan where I don't record losses anymore. But he's playing a Haley deck with Bookmark and Sports Hopper. It was kind of in and around killable range for a while. Maybe I should have held on to like 24/7s and booms and things like that. Instead, went for the power shutdown style, but they got a Sports Hopper installed, or a second Sports Hopper I should say, installed at just the right moment, leaving themselves on 14 cards, so unkillable. And maybe I should have been using 24/7s earlier in the game just to give them the tags and try to take out 1 or 2 pieces, as in if they have to pop a Sports Hopper early, that means that they have a lot less and means that we can do the whole power shutdown play. But yeah, it was a really good game. Nip and tuck. We had a spectator for a while who then decided this game would probably be horrible to watch, so decided to pop along and head away. But I don't know, I think it was a good game. I think it was a bit of a puzzle on both sides, and unfortunately just couldn't do enough in the end, but enjoyed it, and it was good to see the counter to the deck that I've had for a while. Didn't get going quite fast enough, got the 2 breaking news scored early, but after that it was a bit of a stretch to find the pieces that were needed. Probably should have been recording, but we're in a potential unleashed cycle at the moment. That's the excuse and I'm sticking to it. To make things worse, in the prior game I had been kind of sitting near the record button saying, if it's a notable player name who comes in, I'm sorry, I'm not going to recognise everyone, but if it was going to be someone like Kiv or Gaelcon or something like that, I would definitely hit the record button. It wasn't, so I decided against it and then just completely forgot about it for the second game. So I went to see Doctor Strange last night. Is that the reason why there was no game today? Yes, maybe. Yes. Anyway, I've gotten my game from my own channel recorded for tomorrow. Do have to do the bad publicity. So I'm going to have food now because I'm just back from Tiger Rugby. Get some food and get the game recorded, render it overnight, upload it in the morning and be good to go. It's all about finding that balance. I have to say, I'm missing the amount of Netrunner videos that I would normally watch. Usually Chris M. Kiv is really good for daily uploads, but of course he has gone through his own difficulties of late. His guinea pig passed away, always a sad occasion to lose a pet, and Gaelcon has been uploading videos, but is a bit more sporadic. Consistent, but less regular than, let's say, Kiv. But he does put so much effort into the videos with post-recording analysis and commentary, which is always more difficult. Plus he does the after game, this is what happened, these are things that were good, bad, all that kind of stuff. I think I do have a game to watch of his though, so I'm looking forward to that. And then yes, do have to play my off-the-grid Blue Sun deck. Hopefully it won't take quite as long as it did the last time I played it, the first time I played it. I can see the potential in it, I can see how it can rush out, but unfortunately Omar, plus them sniping all the good agendas that I wanted early, can slow things down quite significantly. New team covenant tokens. I want them all. Today's the day, the first day of Gaelcon and the first Netrunner tournament. There's one today and there's one on Monday. I may go to Gaelcon as well tomorrow, just to play board games, meet up with people. We'll see how I'm feeling and what other things I have on. But yeah, also the double marathon is on, so that makes things more difficult in moving around, but we'll see what happens. So this video is going to come out as the tournament is kind of kicking off, so I can't share what I'm going to play today. I think I'm going to bring Control the Message, the sponsored post deck. I like it, I know how to play it, and I think it can withstand some of the archetypes that are out there at the moment. It does of course have its only issues against Wizard and Salset Slums, but you can play around that a little bit, as I tried to do one of the nights this week. Unfortunately, no, didn't record that game, but should have. And as well, I think I'll just stick with Andromeda, because again, I know it, I've been playing it for a while. It seems a bit late to switch to something like Valencia or Wizard at the moment. So what's the plan for Monday then? Well, to be honest, I'm not entirely sure. Some of it does depend on how today goes. So I could switch over to the Boom deck, I could stick with Control the Message. I could go for something completely out of left field, were I to win today. Runner side, I don't know how many runners I've been playing of late that I'm like, yeah, I'm really excited about that. Whereas Corp side, there's a couple of ideas, a couple of nice things that I've been playing between my own decks and the ones I've had to play for bad publicity. So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, I must record, or I must edit this vlog. I must make sure all the decks are in order, and then I must get to the Ballsbridge Hotel for Gaelcon. So thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for 2 tournament reports. Hopefully by the end of all of that, I will have a tournament victory under my belt. I can rename this series, but I will continue with something. Anyway, thanks very much.